Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Achak, Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders, apostles, and the elders, bishop of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Salutation to the hopeful elect of the house of David, those who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and are waiting on the return of Yahweh Shai. Peace and salutations, peace and blessings. All right. So I wanted to do a lesson pertaining to the word world, right? Because there's a lot of confusion with those that are unlearned pertaining to this world, pertaining to this word. So they might read a precept and not having the proper understanding of the meaning of the word. They might go really off, really left to what that precept was intended to mean. Okay. And of course, our teachers, the elders, apostles, and elder bishops, they teach us to go into the meaning of words so we can have the proper understanding of the of what the message is. All right, we go into the etymologies to understand the proper meaning of the sentence, because sometimes one word could really make a difference in the sense of a word. All right, so let's get into it. The word world. And let's start it with the word world in itself has three definitions in the Greek, which is cosmos, Aion, and Oikoumene. So let's go into it. The word cosmos itself means, and it gives you various definitions, but it says here in the Bible study tool lexicon, Greek cosmos, it says here of definition 1, an apt and harmonious arrangement or constitution, order, or government. It's an arrangement, right? When you do an arrangement, you're not going to put everything in it. It's in harmonious. So everything that goes together is supposed to go together, you see? It says here in the 8th definition, it's any agreed aggregate or general collection of particulars of any sorts. So it's particular. So it's not pertaining to everything, man. It's pertaining to a specific set of people. When it says you can say the world of Israel. When it says the world of Israel, it's totally pertaining to the Israelites. Okay, sometimes it says world. It could be the world of sports. The sport world. Or they could say the musical world or the scientific world. There's many types of world, and that's the harmonious arrangement. So let's go into, I'm going to bring out John 3:16, and that's one of the precepts that goes over people's head, because I'll read it and I'll break it down. It says here in John 3:16, for the Most High so loved the world. Okay, so when the people read this, they actually include everyone in this situation. They, in their minds, they want the word world to mean oikoumene, and we're going to go into it. But in this situation, this is the world. The word world in this situation is actually cosmos. Like I said, it's a collective of a particular, and that's the world of Israel in that situation. Okay, for the Most High so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on him should not perish but have everlasting life. And we know that faith was only given unto the Israelites. The Lord is dealing with the Israelites only, as it says in Romans 9:3. The blessings, the kingdom, the promises, all that is pertaining unto the Israelites only, right? And we know that the Lord is not the author of confusion. Okay, he's not going to say one thing and then turn around and do something else. The Lord is always the same. He doesn't change. His word is perfect. So whatever he says goes. And so he has established a covenant, the promises, and the kingdom was for the Israelites. Okay. It also says here in Isaiah 45:17, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. He shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. So that goes into that world. We already know that it's speaking of Israel. It says Israel shall be saved. But in that sense, you think it's cosmos, you see, because that sense you already know the world of Israel. Okay, not the whole world, but only Israel will be saved. Okay, with an everlasting salvation. Okay. Now pertaining to Aion, Aion, the definition of Aion, it says in the Bible study tools, lexicon Greek, and the word Aion, it says the first definition: forever, an unbroken age, perpetuity of time, eternity. The third definition is the period of time, an age. So that's exactly what that means. Eon is a period of time. It's an age. Okay, so as the same way as I say the dark ages, or the the different ages in history, that's what it means. It means a period of time. Okay, so it says here in Matthew 24:3, and as he sat upon the Mount Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the signs of thy coming and the end of the world? Okay, the end of the world, and that would be a eon, meaning what? The end of the rulership of these Edomites. Okay, that period of time. He wants to know when that time when the Edomites are going to be in rulership is going to come to an end. That's what the elders and apostles. That's what the apostles have been asking about since the beginning of time, right? Since the wicked have come into power. Okay. It says here, to further prove this point, it says here in 2nd Ezra 6:9, for Esau is the end of the world. So people reading this, they might think that, okay, the world is going to come to an end. There's an asteroid that's going to come and blow up the earth, or the sun is going to is going to disappear. It's going to light out, and then there's not going to be any heat, and then the world is just going to freeze and everyone's going to die. No, man, that's not what it means. Because it says when you keep going, it says Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So the world cannot be destroyed, and then there's a continuation afterward. If the earth is destroyed, there's nothing left. You see, it says here, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So what that word world goes into eon, pertaining to the age of Esau being in rulership. And we see that pertaining to this image of Daniel, the statue of Daniel. How he predicted the time of the rulerships of these heathens, the time of the Gentiles come to fulfillment. Even even in the Apocrypha, it tells us that the Lord has measured the times, and that word time actually goes into ages as well. He measured the times, and by time he measured it. You see, roughly paraphrasing. So that goes into a rulership. And to further prove that the earth is not going to be destroyed, it says here in Ecclesiastes 1:4, one generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. So that's just to prove that the world in itself will not come to an end. The end of Esau, Esau being the end, meaning he's going to fall from rulership. As it says, Lucifer, how thou fallen from heaven. So that's going to be when Esau-Edom is going to be abased from the throne, and Jacob is going to be established. Yahushua is going to reign over the world and establish righteousness on the earth, and that's going to be the eon of the Israelites, an everlasting age. Okay, see, because it says forever. One of the definitions is forever and eternity. So when we're going to be in rulership, there's going to be an eternal age. It's going to be an eternal rulership for the Israelites, because we're not going to fall off. We're not going to sin, and righteousness. The kingdom is established by righteousness, and that's how we're going to be ruling forevermore. Okay. So the last definition of world is oikoumene. So if you go into the Oxford definition, Oxford Classical Dictionary, the word oikoumene, meaning the Greek word means inhabited, a particular to which the noun earth is implied. Literally, oikoumene is inhabited earth, so where the people live. So the whole earth. So that's so when people read John 3:16, they want the meaning to be oikoumene, but the meaning is actually cosmos. Okay. So it says here in Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the world, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world. You see, what's that world? Oikoumene, because the hour of temptation is going to go throughout the whole earth. That's why it tells. That's why that doctrine of fleeing to Africa is stupid, man. Because at the end of the day, wherever you go, you're not gonna escape it. The wicked, the earth was given unto the hands of the wicked. So everyone's gonna have to face that hour of temptation. Okay? So you can't escape it, man. Either way, you're gonna have to face a choice. Are you gonna take it? Or are you not gonna take it? And even then, that's when we're gonna know who's really for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because you have not strived unto blood yet. You see? Now, everyone thinks it's a trend to be call yourself an Israelite and this and that, But when you can go and have your job, when you could go eat and have fun, you can go party, you can be an Israelite on the weekend, and then you move on with your life during the week, you know. But when that time comes where you can't buy or sell, when that time comes when you're hungry, when the time comes where you're being persecuted for the gospel's sake, for the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, are you gonna fold and take the MOTB, or are you gonna strive for the truth even unto death? Okay. So it says here, I'll finish it up. I'll read that again. Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So everyone that is in the earth, so Oikoumene, so the hour of temptation shall fall upon the whole inhabited earth. Everyone that lives on earth will have to make a choice. And if you're not walking in the fear of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai, you're gonna make the wrong one. Okay, so those are the three definitions of the word world. I'll read the definitions one last time. It says here cosmos. It says here an aggregate or general collection of particulars of any sort pertaining to how we can say the world of sports, the Jurassic world, the aquatic world. You see, the scientific world. Different kind of a sort, and we can say also the world of Israel. You know, so those are the different kinds of world that we can associate with the word cosmos. There's also the word Aion, which is the period of time and age. So the fact that the wicked are ruling, this is the age of the wicked, the age of the Gentiles, the time of the Gentiles there which are in rulership. So the world pertaining to Aion, and Oikoumene, which means the whole inhabited earth. So wherever anyone lives, that means the whole world. Okay, Oikoumene means the whole world, right? So those are the three definitions. And when you read the scriptures, you have to make sure that you apply the proper definition to the word when you read it, right? Because like I said, that could cause confusion if you don't have the proper definition, if you don't have the right word associated with that precept that you're bringing out. So that being said, I hope this lesson was edifying. I like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Macha, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders, apostles, and bishop of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Salutation to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, those who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Peace and blessings. Until next lesson, Shalom. DTA Ababa Kwam Yashala. Soon.